Good morning. I'm Tzvi.
And I'm Boaz, and together we are the Tour Me Up team. And today we will walk you through Caesarea. Caesarea, the big city that was founded 2100 years ago by King Herod the Great. King Herod was an Edomite. The question is always, was he Jewish or not? And the answer is that yes, technically he was Jewish, and that is because his family converted to Judaism. Now, under Augustus Caesar, Herod became the king of Judea, and it was Augustus that gave King Herod the Great this piece of land as a gift that Herod took advantage of and turned into the second largest city in Judea and the third largest seaport in the world. You can see a little bit of what's left from the amazing sunken port of Caesarea. There's no natural harbor over here, yet the engineers of Herod were able to turn this to a huge seaport. You can see the entrance from right there, where hundreds of ships could come in at the same time. The engineering of the seaport, that truly is amazing. What we know is that the engineers of Herod the Great constructed huge stones outside of the port and then sunk them one on top of the other in the water. So much so that even tsunamis that came later on and destroyed Caesarea did not destroy the foundations of the port. And today, there are marine archaeologists who dive into the water to learn more about the technology and the know-how of the engineers that came here 2,000 years ago. The governor himself was able to continue with his private ship literally into the entrance of the palace, which is right there. Today, this is all dry land, so you're wondering, how was that possible? Well, the seaport was so big that all of what you see in front of us was actually water. All of this was part of the ancient harbor. It was the seaport of Caesarea that established it as a very large cosmopolitan city with very developed trading between Judea and other countries around the Mediterranean Sea. One of the indications for that is what we see over here. Friends, these are beautiful granite pillars, and here next to me is marble. Both marble and granite are not native to Israel, which means that they were brought to here from Egypt when we talk about the granite, and from Asia Minor, the Greek islands, and Rome when we talk about the pillars. And what was given in exchange to these countries? Usually olive oil. One of the proofs for the wealth of Caesarea, and in particular under Herod, is this pillar that we see right here. This is granite, but this is not a regular granite. This is porphyr, which only existed in one particular area of the Egyptian desert. It was so precious that 1 kilogram of porphyr was equivalent in value to 1 kilogram of gold. So think and picture this pillar weighing about 7 tons. So you're really seeing 7 tons of gold over here. Under King Herod the Great, Caesarea became a very large city with population of 80,000 people, second only to Jerusalem, the capital, and the largest Christian center in the whole area. Many of the fathers of the church lived here, but also the Roman governors lived in Caesarea, and on special occasions they would travel to Jerusalem. This played a fundamental role in the history of early Christianity, and in particular the crucifixion. Now let's dive deeper into the city's history.